Hey, what's good? Coach Colin Castell here with Shot Mechanics Basketball. Today, I'm going to teach you the most deadly step back move. This video is brought to you by my guys over at East Bay, the home of exclusive sneaker colorways and unlimited gear possibilities, shot by sport, brand, or even signature player. And right now they have some killer discounts to go along with their everyday free shipping. So click the link in the description to snag the best hoops gear today. All right, so step back move is one of the most important ones to have in your arsenal because you create space to get that open jumper. Now there's a bunch of different ways you can do a step back move. So today what I'm going to give you is the world's best one that works almost every single time that you try it, and it's called the cross hezi pop. Now, this one's a little bit tough, it's a little bit more advanced, but if you practice it, it's gonna start to feel like second nature. So the very first thing we're gonna start is we're gonna kind of attack like we're coming from the three-point line up here. So this one, you can use off of the catch, but we're gonna show it in transition. So basically, as you're coming and dribbling up, it's a three-move cadence all thrown into the same move and step back. So it starts with a regular crossover in front of your body, right? This one can either be a setup AI crossover if you're coming up to the three-point line, or it can be kind of a transition crossover where you're pushing it more, running downhill. Totally up to you how you want to set it up. But we're basically just starting with the setup crossover, getting the defender to start leaning one direction just a little bit. So first step is we're hitting this crossover. After that, we're gonna throw a hesitation. Just a really quick hezi where we're coming up, we're keeping our hand on top of the ball, and our eyes are going up to the rim. So basically the idea is we're getting the defender to slide right out of the gate, and then as soon as we throw this hezi, they're gonna start to close this space in between us, right? Because it kind of looks like as I cross, like I'm getting ready to shoot. Once I throw this hesitation here, then all I'm going to do is I'm going to cross step to the inside and pound my dribble at the same time. So basically I'm going one dribble hezi, two dribble pop, right? One dribble cross, hezi, second dribble is a cross step pop, throwing my shoulders. Now the reason why this is so big is when we threw that first hezi, the defender's starting to close that space. So as soon as we throw this cross step and jab, they're gonna be retreating as hard as they possibly can to beat us on that drive because we probably got them moving with that hesitation. A lot of times when the defender's on defense here, that's when they're gonna turn and start to run with you like this to beat you to the spot. And then this is when we're gonna hit them with that crazy step back, right? So as soon as we come here and we pop, we're springing, loading into that step back, get as much space back up the lane as we can, right? You always wanna kind of play around with how much space you can get. So if we come here and we get this pop, sure, it's okay to just get behind the three-point line, that's okay, but we wanna push for as much space as possible. So really work on this move where you're getting this cross pop. Try to spring up the three-point line as far as you can to get as much space for that shot. Because if they're running the opposite direction, the further we can go this way, the more space you're gonna have, right? So a couple of the main keys that we really wanna hit. Number one on this crossover, it doesn't have to be super, super fast. A lot of people really hit that crossover super fast at the start, and if it's too effective, sometimes it kind of ruins the second and third parts of the move. So don't hit the crossover at like total force, full speed. Key number two when we're hesitating, try to get this hand up to the ball and eyes up to the rim. If you can do that, you're gonna draw the D in because it looks like you're picking it up and it looks like you're getting ready to shoot. And then third key on that crossover pop step, as you come through, you wanna throw those shoulders, throw those eyes down to the ground. If I'm up like this, it doesn't really look like I'm going anywhere, right? We wanna make that D think that we're driving, so that way we're throwing it, launching, popping into the shot. From there, all you gotta do is get eyes up on target as soon as you can and knock down the shot.